Hey everyone, welcome back to World War She.
Another week,
Another episode. My name's Uzo,
and I'm Dewaney.
and we're so glad to be back for another episode of World War She. Thank you guys so much for choosing to listen to this. Please, if you want to, make sure you like and follow this podcast so that way you can be notified when we post new episodes. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like the video and subscribe. And also make sure that you comment like what you're thinking about because we always love to see what y'all are thinking about and we love interacting and learning from you guys. And the whole point of this podcast is to build community. So,
hmm
stay active, stay up to date.
Yeah, let us know if these are topics you've ever heard about, or if you have any commentary on what we're
Facts.
about to talk about every week.
I'm
So,
saying. Or if you have any suggestions, just let us know.
yeah.
I feel like the world's been kind of quiet since, Love Island ended. The World Cup is over.
Yeah.
What's left for us entertainment wise? It's just
Honestly,
baseball.
yeah, there really hasn't been much.
Yeah.
Yeah, baseball, I forget
Who
that
even
exists
watches
for
that?
real. Right?
No
Like, I really
offense.
have tried to get into it because, like, that's what they love down here for
Really,
real.
you're
Like,
right. You're right.
the Cubs, yeah,
Uh-huh.
like they're like the Sox. Not that I know any Sox fans, but they're
Are there two
really
teams in
into.
Chicago?
hmm
Oh.
Yeah, they're really into it. I've tried. Also, I thought we were supposed to be good, so I'm just like a little confused because I thought we won like the series, literally
No.
like.
Thought it was the Dodgers have been winning since they got Shohei Ohtani because they can pay him so much. Because baseball doesn't have a
Oh.
salary cap, so it's kind of just like the richest team wins every year.
But I know that we won like recently, like in the
Mm.
past 2 years. Like I know that to be 100% true.
Oh no, they won in uh 2016. The Cubs won in 2016. Yeah, but
2016.
I bet they're making the World Series. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
that
Like
makes
they could still be
sense.
really good and just like make the World Series, but not
Okay,
like
that makes
win the whole thing.
sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Hmm.
But yeah, now I'm just like, wait, every game I watch, we keep losing. So what's
What's the thing? No, but
I'm
they
like,
play like 3 or 4 times a week. Like they
they
play like
play
so
so
much.
much. Yeah,
So it's like,
I
how do you
really
even know
do
who's
need
good and
to
who's bad?
go, you right? Like I really do need to go to more games because they are really fun.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, like I'm not about to be tuned into baseball. But
I'm
like
saying,
honestly, yeah, since the World Cup, which I was on my Zoom for,
really.
it's been a little bit quiet out here. It's
Hmm.
been so quiet. So as we saw, Spain won.
Yeah, I was so happy, bro.
Yeah, like I was so happy too. I just like, and it was only their second win, so like I'm okay with that, but like I would like to see more underdog, true underdog teams win. I
Hmm.
know that will not happen in probably like the next one or two World Cups. Honestly, this World Cup was a really great one. It was so fun to watch. I think a lot of the African teams, a lot of the smaller teams did very well.
Hmm.
So in my brain, I'm like, oh, the next World Cup, like surely,
Surely, in the meantime, they
surely.
can get pedal to metal and just really
Yeah,
start.
but it was like this World Cup really just I was like, wait, what's going on? Like it
Hmm.
was just so the teams everyone did very 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 well.
From what I was
So
seeing, it just seemed very exciting. And
it
I
was
really loved that we hosted it. Like it being hosted in
yeah,
America was like the best part of it all to
I
me.
think so too. Like it was just like a good vibe overall in my
Facts.
opinion.
Seeing those Europeans crying and stuff like, I had no
Yeah.
idea, America. I feel so guilty. Like I've been putting America. Everyone here has just treated me with so much love and so much respect. I just love it here. I'm like, this is what we've
I'm
been
like,
telling
y'all,
y'all.
like we're all just living too.
I'm saying.
Like, what do y'all think we have
I'm
going on?
saying.
There's this girl that wants to, I saw her on TikTok. She wants to study abroad in the US. People are like, oh my God, I wouldn't go there with the current that, girl, come on, y'all.
Mind
Like,
you,
all this
Europe
man
is
does is
doing the exact
tweet.
same thing.
Like,
They're going through the exact same anti-immigrant, every single country
yeah,
has their own Trump. So the whole
yeah.
like all this, all that Europeans be talking about.
I'm like,
Meanwhile,
be quiet. Like,
literally,
literally be quiet. I was like, I literally commented, I was like, girl, just go.
go to the United
Come on.
States. You're
Like,
gonna have a blast.
like,
Every single foreign exchange student that I've ever met who came to the United States of America has had the literal best
yeah.
time of their entire life.
I, w- I I went out to watch like pretty much every game of the World Cup, and I met so many people that were like flew in for it. Like
Hmm.
they're just like, even though Chicago didn't host any games, they were just like stopping by because like why not?
Hmm.
Because they're like it's a vacation at the end of the day. Like they're gonna go to wherever, regardless of where the games are or not. Great, they were having the best time. Like y'all
Exactly.
don't. The propaganda is very loud, and it's if you go to all these cities, you're gonna be
You're gonna be
fine.
fine,
Like it's
bro.
not
You're
that
gonna
deep.
be
And
fine.
then, did you see the video of Trump trying to hang out with the when Spain won,
Sam told me about that
bro,
video and I can't bring myself to watch it.
the video is actually so nuts. Like,
So what
so
happened?
they're like presenting them the trophy, like they're doing the like they're about to like whatever, taking their pictures like in the middle of the field.
Hmm.
Homeboy is just standing. Obviously, he's gonna be there whenever it's in the U.S. But he's standing there. Someone runs and tries to get him out of the picture because, girl, mind you, it's literally the manager and all the players. That's the only people that are in the not FIFA, not nobody else. He refuses to go. He just acts like the guy literally like is trying to shoo him off like twice. He just refuses to go.
He's on that stage doing that. Meanwhile, Cyclosporia is ravaging the bowels of thousands of Americans. He's on stage acting a fool, and Cyclosporia is ravaging
Yep.
people's bowels by the
Yep.
thousands.
Yep. Yep.
And you don't
I
even
like
wash your fruit.
I don't. And the thing is, I keep hearing about it because like a lot of the cases are in the Midwest. Like I'm pretty sure like a huge concentration of it is like Michigan, Wisconsin, like us, the surrounding areas. But like I don't know. I just feel like it's really loud online, but like it
I
just
think
seems really, really loud online, but I just don't know how bad it really is. You know, like should I be scared and trembling for my life? I just don't know, you know?
I just think we all ought to be avoiding fresh produce. But
For
that's so
sure.
hard because that's all I eat. I
Yeah, and
literally
it's like summer too. Like
this
that's
is a prime time.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the worst part about this is if it was any other administration, this would be over by now.
Oh
This
yeah.
was
Yeah,
any
yeah,
other
yeah.
administration. What do you mean you said it was Taylor Farms, then you want to say, oh, false positive? What does that even mean? Aren't you in this like
And then it's also just like don't eat fresh produce. What
what
kind
the
of
hell are we supposed to eat?
yeah, like what?
What the hell are we supposed
No,
to
it's actually
eat?
nuts. No, it's
What the
actually
hell are we supposed to
nuts.
eat? I feel like my stomach's turgid because of all the carbs I've been eating, bro. Like it's not right.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
just
gosh.
can't.
I just go downstairs and get crackers. And that's all I
Yeah,
eat.
yeah. Or you can like, did you see that video of that lady? Obviously, it was fake, but she was washing it with bleach. It's
Yeah.
so
Oh, I
this
love
thing
that
is
lady.
so funny.
She's the
People
same
were
lady
like,
who put the crabs in the air fryer. The live
"Oh,
crabs in the air
really?"
fryer. She's the same lady who made she dyed that fish blue and ate the fish.
Oh wow, she's
She's
really
always doing
nuts. She's so
something.
creative.
She's so
She
creative.
really
She's
is.
hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, can you explain the undone by Kate thing? I've just been seeing stuff, but I've just been like scrolling past it because I don't have time for all that right now.
Okay, basically, I like stumbled. I was like, I kept seeing like, because every single time a New York influencer gets married, that's their go-to for their
Really?
looks. Yeah,
Is she
like
a
every
stylist or is she a wedding dress like tailorer? Like what does she do?
she just makes like yeah like bridal. She makes all this like I see people get her their like birthday dress. She just makes clothes. She's a
Oh.
seamstress. I guess that's what they're called.
Oh.
If you're only listening, as quotation marks,
Quotation
seamstress.
seamstress.
Like, hey, I didn't
Seamstress.
say nothing. Yeah, like big air quotes.
Hmm.
So this woman, like goes to her to get like her fitting for like I think it was like her second look or something,
Hmm.
whatever, or like some type of wedding-esque look. So she's going, she's having her fittings, she's having her fittings. She's telling her like, oh, like this shit's wrong, like nah, this is wrong, like da 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 da. She keeps going back. She's realizing that like, damn, like we getting real close to the day, and shit still don't look how it's supposed to. So whatever, she gets the final dress back. It's not doesn't look how it's supposed to look. So she
Hmm.
was like, hey, like you gonna have to give me a refund. Sorry, like I want my refund. And then basically Undone by Kate says, yeah, you're not getting a refund. Like she
Okay.
literally was just like, you're not getting a refund. And then she didn't refund the girl until she made the video and it blew up. But that video has, because now it's on my feed every day. There's somebody telling some
Multiple
story.
times a day,
It
someone's
has,
saying that she
yep, it
fucked up their
has,
dress.
and they're all showing pictures,
Mhm.
bro. And
And the
it looks
dresses do be looking kind of
bro.
twisted.
The dresses look insane. I'm just thinking like for you and I from like a Nigerian culture. Think about like whenever we go to the tailor back home. I just can't even imagine someone handing me a dress like that.
I mean, the issue is that you even took it home.
It's yeah. I'm sorry. Throw my hands up. All these people, you're actually just nuts, and like I don't really feel terribly bad for them in my opinion because no, this is why I don't feel bad for
Hmm.
them. I don't feel bad for them because if you go on that woman's site, you see all the dresses she makes. I don't know what to tell y'all.
That's what I'm
It's
saying too.
the reason why they're going to her is the hype behind the name. Like I want,
Exactly.
it's like saying like, oh, I want like a Vera Wang dress, some shit like, you know what I mean, like a
I want the
designer
same
dress.
person who did like Hallie Kate's look
Yeah,
to do mine.
exactly. Yes.
Meanwhile, she's not gonna put the
Meanwhile,
same care into it because
she's not
you're
gonna
not the
put
influencer.
and that's what's coming out. Is
Hmm.
like because all these influencers, I'm pretty sure Jazz maybe had gotten one of her looks from her, and Jazz's looks from the eye and me watching her videos, they looked great. So
Hmm.
I know like whenever these big influencers are wanting something done, she's probably packing bodies. Bodies are on
Hmm.
that dress. Like I promise you, they're not having the same experience than your regular self. So
Oh,
like
for
that's
sure.
literally what it is they want their like proximity to like these poppin' influencers, and like I have a dress by Undone by Kate. The dress is literally undone.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah, yeah,
If you leave the store with the product, you don't really get to come for a refund, especially on
yeah,
Taylor stuff like that. You have to refuse it.
yeah.
So it's like
You have
you
to,
tried it on
yeah,
there on the final fitting and you took it home and you paid for it. And now
yeah.
you don't like it. You knew you didn't like it there. You have to say something.
I wholeheartedly agree. Like, are her dresses? Her dresses are actually so nuts that like it's to the point where like I can't even. I have to blame you.
I
Like I
do.
have to blame
I
you because
do.
you're telling me that you're because this and it's so funny because there's like people who are actual seamstress like in the comments being like, wait, this is crazy. Like this is crazy. You're ordering a custom made dress and the zipper is just
Crooked.
literally a zip. Yeah, the pockets are crooked. Like at what point is it your own fault?
I'm
Like
saying.
what you could have went to. You know what I mean?
Could
Like
have
there
went
are so
anywhere. You could have
anywhere,
went anywhere. You could have bought it
anywhere.
online and you just gotten a dress tailored.
You would have could have went down the street to your local tailor and they would have made way because at the end of the day, you know what she's not a
She's
seamstress. She
not.
has like no
Hmm.
experiences. Like
She's
I
just
think
having
like I
fun.
saw
Shit.
she really just
You know,
having fun and I can't blame the girl. She's duped y'all for a bag. Like
yeah.
I can't even blame her
Is she
because those
even
dresses.
duping you? If you had a final fitting and
That's
she said
true.
everything to your liking, you said yes and you took it home.
Yeah,
Because
that's
doesn't the dress
true.
stay with her? You have to go pick it up and you try it on, you pick it up, and you pay
Yeah,
for it and you leave. If
yeah.
everything's fine, everything's cool, you can't come back a month later and say, "Can I have a refund?" I'm not giving you no refund.
Yeah.
I'm on Undone by Kate's side. I'm on her
No,
side
like
because at the end of the day, you guys keep accepting her being
yeah,
mediocre. Now you want to flip the tables and get mad at me. Why are you mad at me? You know
yeah.
who I was when we got into this.
Like she's never even the dresses on her account, bro. You know what type of work she does.
Exactly.
You know what type of work she does. And I just think it's so crazy because it's like just amongst like a lot of like the white women like white culture, there is just such an acceptance of just mediocre work when it comes to things like that and like
Hmm.
mediocre products. Cause like whenever I was looking at the whole Undone by Kate thing, it just shot my head to like Park and like that
Yeah. As
brand.
long as it has
And like
that brand name on it, they're willing
yeah,
to pay whatever just to have the
whenever
brand name and the status
whenever
symbol.
you told me that it was her last name, I actually almost threw up.
If you guys don't know,
I
there's this brand
actually
called Park. It's this girl, Chelsea Park. She sells $160 crew neck sweatshirts with her name written across the front in bold
they
letters.
just say Park across the front.
Yes.
They just say Park.
Cotton sweatshirts,
Yep.
mock neck, crew neck sweatshirts
Yep.
that say Park on them. People will stay up till 2 a.m., will line
Yep.
up around the store for just a chance to
Yep.
buy a Park sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm. And it just says Park.
It just says Park just because their
And then
favorite
when I
influencers are wearing
realized,
it.
and then when I realized her last name was Park,
Hmm.
I actually almost like threw up. I was
Yeah.
like, "There's actually,
I literally need to like study this in business school. Like I want to understand like how can I cash in on that? I know I
yeah,
can't because I'm not the right skin color, but like the idea that like you can literally finesse these ladies into buying what I mean,
finesse,
honestly,
finesse."
kudos to Haley Bieber because she could price her shit 3 times what she's charging and
Yeah.
people would pay for it.
Hmm.
Literally, she could price it
Agreed.
like
Yep.
20 times what she's charging, people would
Yep.
just pay for it.
Uh-huh.
Like what is
You're
the
so right.
hold
Like
that
I need
Chelsea
to
Park
figure
has?
out where, what
What do
kind
they
of
have?
avenue is she in that like I feel the same way about at least Daily Drills. Her name ain't Daily
I'm
Drills. You know what I
saying.
mean? Like whatever.
At least
But
you can say it's a
Park, like
luxury sweatpant
yeah,
brand.
like you could say like whatever, like that whole, but like Park,
It's dead ass a sweatshirt with that girl's
Park
name on it.
with her name on it, and she done bamboozled all of
Yeah.
y'all. And the way people are like, oh, this is what I'm getting on the next drop. Oh, oh, no,
No,
no, no,
no,
no.
no, no,
And then
no.
you know what she's done? She's expanded. Now she has jeans. Now she has like
Good for
other
her.
shit. You know what? No,
Literally good for her.
good for her. And now it just started because she put out a sweatshirt with her name on it.
Yeah.
And people are still, the craze is still on.
Oh, it
The
never dropped.
craze
It
is
never
still
fell
on.
off
Like I'm
even a little
watching
bit.
my peers.
It started our senior year of college,
Hmm.
right? That's when it
Hmm.
first like really, really started to hit
Yeah.
off. What?
What? Literally what?
At least like Dairy Boy and that stuff, it has its own like style. It
Yeah.
has its own
And you
unique
still had to
thing.
like create the name.
Yeah.
Damn. Like you like
Whew. Daily
Park.
Drills. I mean, Daily Drills Park. That whole. It's just the most
That
comfortable sweatshirt. They always say the same thing
yeah.
about like Daily Drills, Park, Golden Gooses. Like you're paying exorbitant prices just because of the branding, which is okay.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
literally okay to pay
Yeah.
exorbitant prices just because of something's brand name. We do that all the time.
All the
Everyone does that all the
time.
time.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, you buy YSL lip gloss because you want
Yeah.
YSL lip. Like
Mhm.
you buy
Mhm.
Nike shoes when you could buy Walmart shoes. Like
Because you want
we
Nike.
we want the
Yeah, we
Nike
do it.
shoes.
Water bottles
We
even.
do it
Yeah, like we do
all
it with
the time.
everything. Yeah.
Do not come to me and say Golden Gooses are just the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my entire life. Like you guys just don't understand. Like Park sweatshirts, it's just like the material's like the softest thing. It's literally like so. It's 100% cotton. You could go to Brandon.
Like
You could go anywhere. You could go on
yeah.
Gildan and wholesale it. You could
Yeah.
find her supplier from
Mhm.
China and just wholesale ship. You want it because it has her name on it, and that's literally
Yeah.
okay.
And that's okay. But let's just act like what it is. Like let's not
Exactly.
act crazy.
Let's not act
Like
crazy, bro.
yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, that's basically undone by Kate. She made a little video. She was just lying.
What'd she say?
That's
What's she lying about?
She said that she sent her the refund, but girl, you sent her the refund because she blew up your spot. Like,
Insane,
don't
bro.
lie. So like her whole video was just like a lie, and then it's like whenever you see the work that she did, it's like, bruh, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know why she
But the
did
thing
that.
about Undone by K is like when you go on her page, it's not like she's misrepresenting. Like you've been to like the hairstylist, right? And you go on their page and they literally have like the baddest hat for like their best
Yeah,
work, and then
mhm,
they just play in your head, right?
yeah, yeah,
She wasn't even like posting like these outstanding things. Like everything that she was posting was, I feel like it was reflected very clearly in like the stuff that you got. It wasn't like she was posting
yeah.
like these amazing AI generator or whatever, and then you get your food and it's like expectations versus reality. I feel like it was very true to what was promised.
Yeah, like she dressed Selena Gomez in some dress, and the dress was horrible,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
pictures are everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you guys knew, like it actually looked like a Forever 21 dress. I'm not even kidding. Like, I just don't know. And then ever you look at her background, because now people are deep diving into her background. She does not have experience.
Yeah.
She just started her own thing, and now she just charges thousands of dollars, and y'all paid the thousands of dollars.
So
So
why
whose
would she
fault
charge
is it?
less?
Literally, whose fault is
And it's
it?
all gonna blow over too.
Oh yeah,
And
and
she
they're gonna
gonna
be
keep
running
charging.
back to Undone by Kate,
Yeah.
bro. So you know what? Free Undone by Kate.
Free her. I mean, I'm on her side. Free her
Yeah,
because at the
free
end of the
her.
day, you knew exactly what you were
Yeah.
getting into, what you were doing. And
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like this reminds me of like sorority recruitment when people wanted to be a part of like a quote unquote top house because they wanted to be in a top house and they wanted to be like with all these skinny girls, da 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 da. Da. But then whenever the skinny popular mean girls didn't want them, now we have an issue with the whole system.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
like you knew what
You
you were
know
signing up
exactly
to.
what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Or like the
Like I'm
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, like you wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader because you wanted to be a skinny, like picked, like you wanted to be picked by like the skinny beautiful girls, and then when they tell you you're too
hmm
big to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, now you're mad. I thought that's why you wanted
like
to be one.
literally.
Am I wrong for
Literally.
that?
No, you're
That whole
100% right. Everyone like wants the idea of like being part of the group, being part of the exclusivity until they don't make the cuts. And
yeah.
then like no, you wanted to be a part of that. They let you in, you would have been doing, you know what I mean? Like you would have been
You wanted to be part of it
happy.
because of that. That's literally why
Yeah.
you wanted to be part of it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that used to blow me back in 2020 during when we were in college and everyone was going through rush. Like, what are you talking
Like
about? You're crying, calling Kai Omega a bunch of snobby bitches. You, I talked to you 2 days ago, and you would have killed someone. You literally would have killed someone to be Kai Omega because they're the
Yup.
prettiest, the best, the this, the that, the
Yeah.
this, that, and the third. But you didn't make the cut.
So now what?
Now
All of a
what?
sudden they're assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
No, it
all
doesn't work
right. Yeah,
like that.
that is so true about Greek life. Like everyone just calls the other like you wanted to be in that. Like
Literally, you would have died to be in that.
yeah, so let's not act brand new, bro.
That happened all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Um, are you familiar with clavicular?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. So this week's episode, we're going to be talking about Looksmaxxing. Yay! So what
Yay.
originally like inspired this was, have you seen a comparison of the first season of The Bachelor and like the contestants to like the most recent season of The Bachelor and what the contestants look like?
No.
Like when you watch the first season of The Bachelor, everyone like we've looks max. There's looks inflation. Like the
Yeah.
first season of The Bachelor, I'm not trying to say like, oh, like all the girls were uggos or something like that, but like they were beautiful, but do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah,
everyone
yeah,
now
yeah,
has like
yeah. They just
filler.
look
They
real
have
regular.
yeah, like they
Yeah.
look like
Yeah.
regular people.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now everybody's
Yeah.
optimized. Like
Mhm.
this season of The Bachelor versus the first season is like supermodels versus like high school chicks. Like it's insane. How did we get here? We were
Yeah.
like the everyone has Instagram face, like everyone looks what's going on?
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
and just like Clav, I saw one of his interviews and I'm just very intrigued by it. I mean, I call him Clav, like that's
He's very
he's so
intriguing. I
interesting.
can't even lie. He's just like, what's going on in that brain?
No
Like
one will ever
truly.
know.
Yeah.
So if you guys are unfamiliar with the term looksmaxxing is a route to ascension via fitness, grooming, plastic surgery, and body modifications within like incel and like male dominated manosphere communities. But I also have a couple of things that I want to define as well, which is one, looksmaxxing, which is the practice of pursuing physical improvement through grooming, fitness, body modification, or cosmetic procedures in pursuit of greater romantic or social success. There's PSL, which is a forum rooted rating framework that treats attractiveness as a hierarchical, objective system of sexual value. There's Ascension, which is the community language for moving up that attractiveness hierarchy. There's Canthal Tilt, which is the angle formed by the inner and outer corners of the eye relative to a horizontal reference plane. And then there's Facial Harmony, which is a holistic assessment of how facial features balance relative to each other rather than as isolated parts. So these are all things that one should try to achieve
To ascend.
to ascend. So the looks maxers blend highly technical, anatomical, and engineering language with alternative medical knowledge. So they're like rebranding almost overtly misogynistic and like extremist incel ideas into less obviously toxic language of self-improvement, biological realism, and optimization. So they have like this codified attractiveness. They codified attractiveness as like radicalized and gendered hierarchy of genetic value. What I think is so interesting about looks maxing is like women have been looks maxing for all of human history, but like
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
hasn't been
A
this
thing.
scientific, yeah, like
Yeah.
it hasn't been a thing. But what's interesting now is like now you look at job boards, instead of like a marketing director or like someone working in advertising or like a customer service representative, the job title would be solutions engineer. The
Yep.
job title will
Yep.
be marketing engineer or product engineer. Like they're like
Yep.
masculinizing these roles and like these
Roles. Yeah.
terms that used to be just like roles that were mainly for women, but they're like
Hmm.
masculinizing the job industry. And I think that that's very similar to how looks maxing vocabulary has
Yep.
evolved.
Hmm.
The most prominent looks maxer is this streamer named Clavicular. He's a very visible accelerator of this diffusion of language and like how the looks maxing language has evolved. His content pushes what used to be niche forum rooted terms such as mogged. To mog someone is to like show them up in a photo. Let me translate that. So like let's say like, oh, I have a picture next to like some uggo and I'm like looking beautiful and they're looking ugly, like someone would say, "Oh, she mogged her."
Yeah. Um.
Or like a frame mog is like when you're in the same picture as someone and someone's mogging the other person in the picture. So there was a really big controversy a few months ago because Clavicular was visiting frat houses at ASU and this frat president was in the frame with Clavicular and he looked way better than Clavicular.
Oh
Meanwhile,
yeah.
Clavicular's whole thing is being a baddie. So it was trending on Twitter, trending everywhere that Clavicular got frame mogged by an ASU frat boy, and it was a really, really big deal.
I remember
Yeah.
this. And I don't know what. I mean, someone asked like I don't know. They just be asking him things. Asked him like, "Oh, you got mad by that, bogged by that frat boy."
Uh-huh.
And I swear he started crying.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he takes this shit
yes.
seriously. He's not
Hmm.
playing.
Yeah.
There's also maxing. So like clavicular also teaches young men how to max, like how to looks max, how to other max. Like, I saw this clip of clavicular and he was talking about what short guys should do to height max. And one of the things that they said that he should do is that they should wear like little heels in their shoes to make themselves appear taller, or they should wear like platform shoes but wear long pants. And then one of his viewers said, well, what happens when I get invited to her house? What happens if like we want to hook up and I have to take off my shoes? And he said, straight face, you should tiptoe max for as long as you can. And like the thing is, and I know this seems ridiculous. He be dead
He's
ass.
dead ass. He's
Yeah.
actually. Did you see the one where he was telling people that they need to like break their phone, break their face muscles? Like if
Hmm.
they like lightly like hammer their face, they'll kind of like get more chiseled.
Hmm.
That was like the first time I ever heard about him, because he was like dead ass teaching people like if you like take a hammer to your face and like slightly tap like every day, like it'll like help you like be able to mock people better. He's so dead ass. He's very, very, very serious. And did you also see that he said that he would vote for Gavin Newsom over
Yes.
JD
Hmm.
Vance because Gavin Newsom is hotter?
Yeah. They're very disgusted by JD. Because the thing
Very.
about
Oh.
JD is like, take this all with a grain of salt, right? This is their ideology. I'm just the person who's
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah, yeah.
JD's wife is beautiful. JD has good bone structure. You can tell that underneath his blubber, JD could be a very handsome person. So what they are so disgusted by is he's like 30 pounds overweight. If he just like spent 30 minutes in the gym every day, he could mog. So I
Yeah.
think they're very disgusted by his refusal to looks max. And like
And they're
his
very disgusted by the fact that someone like that would be the leader of the United
oh,
States. 'Cause
they
they
are not
don't,
having that.
yeah, mm,
'Cause he's a young man. He's
mm.
is he even 40?
Yeah, JD,
Yeah.
he's young. He looks like he's like maybe 37,
Yeah.
38. Like he doesn't, yeah.
His wife is gorgeous, mind
Mm-hmm.
you. And you want to compete against Gavin Newsom. Like you can't get frame mugged like that in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
Like on a
On the
presidential
debate
debate stage.
stage, come
No,
on,
no, no, no,
come
no.
on, come on,
If
come on,
JD
come
wants to
on.
run for president, he's got to looks max.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, yeah, especially with the tirade that Clavicular is going on, and the uh, just the effect that he's had on the young men,
Yeah.
the youth. Like, yeah, JD gonna have to do
He gonna
something.
have to looks max. He gonna have
Ozempic
to
is
looks max.
out there. He gonna have to do something.
Hmm.
According
And the
to
thing about
Clavicular,
JD is that he's not even that big.
he's fine.
I digress.
According to Clavicular, not us.
Yeah, according to Clav. But once you watch one Clav video, like your For You page is inundated with him. So like I've been in a Clav circle for like I'm not back in it like this month. I haven't really heard like much news about him this month. But like
Yeah.
last month, like a lot I was seeing a lot of Clav. Me, I think it's also
Okay.
because he got a nose job.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes,
my
yes, yes,
gosh.
yes, yes, yes,
A lot of
yes.
controversy, guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, body image struggles and body ideals have long plagued both men and women. Like men have been pressured by body ideals starting from like the 1990s and even earlier with like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and male action figures became really hypermuscular to the point of exceeding even elite bodybuilder proportions, which showed an escalating cultural expectation for masculinity. More recent work on men's body dissatisfaction shows that media pressure, self awareness, and muscularity internalizations are linked very highly to dissatisfaction and even openness to cosmetic surgery for social reasons. But what's really new is how granular this checklist is becoming because of looks maxers like clavicular. The male body is no longer evaluated through broad categories like fit, strong, fat, skinny. It's known through clavicle width, eye angle, hairline geometry, jaw projection, skin texture, neck angle, and facial width to height ratio. So, one thing that I think is like really interesting is that, like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine movie, like way back when,
Hmm.
like in the early 2000s, that was literally like the peak male physique back then.
Yep.
And
Yep.
now that's like not even like Vanity Fair had an article about this and that said that the early 2000s superhero physique that once looked extraordinary has increasingly come to look merely like a regular buff guy or like a
Yeah.
regular guy who just like
And
kind of
he
goes to the gym.
goes to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like this body is not unimpressive anymore, but the comparison environment has really changed. And that's my kind of like belief that we are experiencing looks inflation. Like traits that once signaled unusual beauty or like really, really intense devotion to fitness have become really normalized
Yeah, that's like
now.
the right. Yeah, that's the norm.
That's the norm.
That's the
Like you,
norm.
Hugh Jackman and Wolverine now, like, I mean,
Ah,
I guess you get
cool.
your
Like
body
you go to
fat
the
down.
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right. It's like literally it's all about, what's your body fat
Hmm.
percentage and like da 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 and how does that look, or are you going to the gym, and like not even are you going to the gym, especially for like women, are you doing Pilates? Like
Yep.
do you have the Pilates body? Because going to
They
the
be
gym is not
saying
enough.
Pilates body. No one got that body from Pilates. This
I'm
is
like,
pissing me off.
what?
They did
Like
not.
they're
All these
like
people Pilates body,
they
list Pilates,
didn't.
but they never. They
It's
got their
literally
body from
people
lifting weights.
weights. Yep. There's only people who lifted weights for like 7
Yep.
years and now all of a sudden they've switched to something else.
To get my
Pilates
body, you
bottle.
need to get do Pilates. You did not get that body
You
from
did not
Pilates.
doing Pilates.
One of the things that I think has caused this looks inflation is that we're kind of in this feedback loop. Rather, I don't think it's like a simple increase in like the amount of like how people are just increasing in vanity. Like I don't think it's that. I think it's the
No.
feedback loop. So there's several interacting systems that are happening at once. There's the constant self-viewing. We are constantly walking around with these HD 4K mirrors in our phones that we
Hmm.
just like look at ourselves all day. You're on Snapchat, taking pictures of yourself. Every time you open up your phone, even before you turn your phone on, you're looking at yourself.
You look at yourself, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have these upward comparisons, right? So we see people who are exceptionally beautiful online, but because they're exceptionally beautiful, we see them often because like
Hmm.
your For You page or Instagram will push them on you. Then we also have filters. So you can see whenever you go on Instagram, you try to take a selfie and it says like, oh, do you want to use this filter? Or you go on TikTok and everyone's using the blue eyes filter or like the
Hmm.
the eyelash. You can see if I just got a little bit of chin filler, this is what I would look like. If I
Yep.
just wore lashes, this is what if I just got a little bit of cheek filler to make my cheekbones higher, this is what I would look like. And then you see that repeating over and over again. And then you see the visible rewards that people get from being attractive. Like, you think Alex Earl would have the career if she wasn't a baddie?
Nope. Not
Hell
at
no.
all. Not at all.
Hell
Literally
no.
like a majority of people on
Hmm.
TikTok, on Instagram
Especially
would
the early
not,
ones, yeah.
yes, they would not be this big if they were not attractive
At all.
at all.
So, like, we're seeing more optimized faces and people who
Hmm.
want to see the same results as people like Alex Searle or whatever. They're choosing to undergo cosmetic procedures such as Botox filler, plastic surgery, whatever, because they see how this is benefiting other people. So they're choosing to optimize themselves.
To see if they can get the same
Yeah.
benefits.
So
Yeah.
these conditions encourage people to inspect themselves against these other examples. Yeah. So, like, all these studies are saying online comparison is a meaningful predictor of body image harm. Yeah, I mean, there was another study done in 2020 that showed that more selfie viewing was associated with higher facial dissatisfaction. So you look at faces, you compare faces, you look at your own face, and you feel dissatisfied, and the loop continues and continues and continues. And they also found through another study that heavier daily social media use was positively associated with self reported body dysmorphic symptoms and interest in cosmetic procedures. And a follow up study suggested that preference for certain image based platforms predicts positive body dysmorphic screening and cosmetic surgery interest. So, yeah, I mean, even though a lot of these studies are self reported, it shows the same thing. The more time you
Yeah.
spend on social media looking at yourself, the more likely you are to be interested in plastic. This is why I have all these
Yep.
people, oh, I'm pro plastic surgery. Like, you girl, you do what you want to yourself. We don't live in a vacuum, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like that's not like no. And I feel like it's also interesting like yes, a lot of more influencers are coming forward with what they've done and like to them like plastic surgery wise or like whatever. I do think that there's a positive to that, but I also do think there's a negative to that
yeah,
cuz now it's like you're showing things that like I don't feel like the regular person has even clocked as an insecurity. Like I've seen a lot about like necks.
yeah,
Like people are like, bro, your neck is not your insecurity. Like, what the
yeah.
hell are you talking about? But because you got online and you saw someone else talk about it, or like even like your chin, like people are like, oh, if you want to have a chin like this, you have to get like
Chin
lipo
filler.
chin or like chin lipo
Hmm.
or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, wait, like you. I feel like the regular person has probably not thought about that. I'll throw my
Never in
hands.
their
I
life thought
genuinely
about
feel
chin
like that's
lipo.
true.
Yeah.
Like what? But now because you've seen someone's before and after, you're looking at yourself and you're like, damn, do I need that?
Hmm.
Yeah. Like I feel like there's been a maybe it's good for some people because they're like, oh, maybe they didn't get this from going to the gym. But then I feel like for the regular person who doesn't even think about that stuff, now that shit just comes across their page and they're like, wait, is this for me too? Like,
Yeah,
do
should
I
I
need
do this
this?
too? If I want to
Yeah.
be successful online, if I want to be
Uh
successful in my
huh.
career, do I need to get chin lipo or
Yeah.
chin filler or whatever?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, we look at ourselves a lot, and especially like in this post-COVID era, video conferencing,
Mm-hmm.
67% of respondents of the study reported frequent self-viewing during video calls. I stare at myself when I'm
Oh,
on
I
Zoom.
stare at
Like,
myself. Like you couldn't even ask me a question I don't
I'm
know.
looking at myself. Like, I'm
Yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
68% of people use appearance enhancing settings more than half the time. And 55% of people in the study said that video conferencing influenced their desire for cosmetic procedures. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, if you're spending like you're on meetings all day, you're spending like 6 hours staring at yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna find something that needs fixing.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
you're gonna
yeah, that, honestly.
you're gonna find what you're looking
Mm-hmm.
for. Like seriously.
Yeah, I mean, there's also just like selfies. I know we think that the camera is a mirror, but there's always distortion that occurs
Distortion,
when you take a
yeah.
picture of yourself. So, a journal did a study on selfies and found that close selfies made noses appear 6.4% longer at 12 inches and like 12 inches away from your face and 4.3% longer at 18 inches, while also altering the nose to chin ratio. So,
Mm.
a lot of people are choosing or seeking out surgery to fix distortions that are caused by the image and they don't even exist in real life, which I think
No.
is quite interesting. Um, I just think yeah, like the phone is not, it's not a neutral mirror. It's an imaging device that
I feel like
sometimes warps the face.
I feel like that's probably what happened to Jesse from Mormon Wives.
Bro. She the
Like
one who got her
maybe
face pulled
no,
off and
like
they stretched her face back and stapled it back behind her ears, right?
and fucked it all up
Yeah.
to the point where she like actually regrets it. She regrets it. So I'm now I'm thinking like, damn, like it's probably from recording too
Yeah,
much.
I mean, there's
Like,
this girl who like, I don't know if you follow her on TikTok, but she like blew up in like a year, like went from like 0 to 100, went from 0 to like 200,000 followers in, like a year and a half. What did she do like 3 months ago? She got her boobs done. She hates them so much. Like she literally is like, this was the worst mistake I've ever made in my entire life. But she hasn't made the connection yet that this is because of that phone. She's like, I'm
yeah,
so plastic surgery. I'm so girl. Like, do whatever you want. That like you, if you, it's gonna make you love yourself more. Were you thinking about plastic surgery before you blew up on TikTok? Maybe you were, right? But I don't think that. I think that probably the driving factor into doing this was that
yeah,
phone.
phone, yep,
And like, I mean, we have to also talk about like the reasons why people desire to look more beautiful. Like there was a study done that rated 462 individuals in original and beautified conditions. Like, so there's a picture of someone who's like their actual self, and there's a picture of someone who's like beautified. And when people mark the person as beautified, they also ask them a series of questions. And the more beautified version of the same person was also found as more intelligent, more trustworthy, more sociable, and more happy. So, like, there's a halo effect that you get
yeah,
when you're perceived as beautiful. I mean, you even see this in like the TikTok For You page. Someone did a study and they had two identical videos where it was like a woman sitting and another woman sitting, and it was just like text on screen and music. So, like, the person wasn't talking at all. The video with the more beautiful woman got like hella more views, like so much more views than another person. I mean, there was controversy back in 2022 that the TikTok algorithm was lookist or like
yeah,
favored more
mm-hmm,
beautiful people. I don't know if
yeah.
it has to be the algorithm or the fact that people are more willing to watch
Watch someone
your
that they find,
video.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting crazy. Everyone's getting Botox.
It
Um,
honestly is getting crazy because I have because I've recently been seeing videos of like um how to like look better, and like everyone's like oh, like your looks, taking care of your looks, like dyeing your hair a color that's like close to your skin tone because that like brightens you up and makes you prettier. Oh, thinning out your eyebrows because it frames your face more. Oh, blushing if you have two-tone lips, like getting blush tattooed on your lips.
Hmm.
Just like crazy things.
Yep.
Crazy
And as
things.
this gets more and more, like, remember the veneer tax, right?
What?
The people, there were veneer texts on like Instagram and TikTok. Like you could go to someone's
Oh
house and
yes, yes.
untrained people would give you veneers.
Veneers and the braces.
Yes,
You go to
braces
people's house, they
text.
give you braces to be like, oh, you don't need I don't need to go to school to be able to give somebody braces.
Hmm. I mean,
That
it's
is
just
so
because
true.
now even just like straight teeth, straight white teeth aren't even enough. You
It's
need
not even
piano
no.
keys. Like normal
Yeah.
people with beautiful, beautiful smiles, regular ass smiles,
Yep.
will go get veneers because of this looks inflation that
Yep.
having straight white teeth isn't even enough. You need white as a sheet. I mean,
Yes, you
you
need.
watch TV from way back in the early 2000s. Their teeth are white, but
Yeah.
they're not like starch blinding white.
Fine.
And that's not
Yeah,
good
and
enough anymore.
they're just regular. Like I feel like yeah, because I think one thing that I've definitely noticed is like the teeth and how people view teeth now. Like even how dentists view teeth.
Hmm.
My dentist was asking me, oh, this is like in Austin. Oh, do you want to get like composite bonding or like any Invisalign? I was like, why would I need?
Why would I
Mind
need
you,
that?
these are the teeth that I was born with. I feel
Hmm.
like I'm lucky. The teeth that I never
You have
had to have
great teeth.
braces for. Like
You have straight great teeth.
I've always had great teeth.
Hmm.
Like I've always loved my teeth. But now he's over here saying, "Oh, if you ever want to da da da." No, I ever go away. That was the last
Yeah.
time he was ever my dentist. Are you
Hmm.
crazy?
I mean, and I think that's also one of the reasons why people really value Zendaya is because she has her like crooked
Yeah.
front teeth and like she hasn't had any intervention on it. I mean, I
Hmm.
have like my bottom teeth are like crooked.
Like they just gonna be
They're just gonna be crooked.
like why does everybody have to look like they just got back from getting their veneers?
I'm saying, bro,
Like
it's the uglies.
it's
Just the movie
no.
The Uglies, where everyone you got to go into the printer and they print you out a yassified version of yourself.
Like it's no, it's actually gone out of hand. And then
Hmm.
like obviously even just shifting it to black women, like what that looks like when you're trying to look max. Because all of a sudden, why did you have to get rid of your nose though? Like, because the first step is always getting that damn nose job,
Hmm. But
guys.
then you see
Please,
people like Janae who were rewarded
yeah,
because they got their like. That's the thing
nose
is like we
job,
can't
yeah.
just blame the person because the
Oh
person is
no,
choosing to do this
based
because they
off of
see people
yeah,
getting rewarded for
yeah,
doing or for having something that they don't have that is attainable to them.
yeah. Like they see like even the people that are promoting it, like online, like yeah, they've actually gotten a payoff in their lives.
Bro. So we can also talk about the commercialization of Looksmaxxing through clavicular. Have you heard of Quoves on TikTok?
No.
Quoves. So Quoves is this Instagram account that does like videos. So they like
Firstly,
basically
if you
break down like
Kylie Jenner's filtrum just a small amount, you can see that she becomes notably less attractive. And this is true of men too. A long upper lip generally doesn't look quite as good on either gender. But the good news is, if you have a long filtrum, you don't need surgery or injectables to correct it. We've prepared 4 easy options for you. 1 for women, 1 for men, and 2 for everyone. First, if you're a woman, overline the top lip. This is a game
like
of
they
That is nuts.
they break down
Let
like
them say
why
some
people are
overline the
attracted.
top lip.
Like if you have like a long Viltrum, like this part right here.
Oh,
Yeah, so like we're not even supposed to know what that body part's called.
like
But that's the thing about these looks maxers, right? Is like they've
they
broken
learn.
down the science behind why people are hot and why people are not. I mean, I knew that it was crazy when I heard about cancel tilt. Do you know what cancel tilt is?
No.
So cancel tilt is how your eyes like end up. So like some people have a neutral cancel tilt, some people have a positive cancel tilt, and some people have a negative cancel tilt. So like, let me see your eyes. Lift up your glasses a little bit. So you have a neutral cancel tilt.
Okay.
Thank God, because if you had a negative cancel
If I
tilt,
had a
you're
negative, they would have
fucking
been.
chops. Yeah. Like,
Oh,
but there's people like what's his
that's
name from Vampire
nuts.
Diaries, like Damon Salvatore. He has a neutral cancel tilt. So they're like, oh my gosh, he's the exception. Like there's a bunch of attractive people out there in the world who have negative cantal tilt. So we obviously know that that's not like a deciding factor in, but like that was one of
Wait,
Clavicular's
that's so
first interventions
nuts.
was
Was like,
getting something to, or like doing like facial massages or whatever to change his cantal tilt to a positive cantal tilt. And that's also why people hate his nose job now, because his nose job accentuates his negative cantal tilt.
yeah, his
It
nose
makes him
job.
look droopier.
I don't know about that, bro.
Bro.
I don't know, but he should have done
Yeah, he should
that.
not have done that.
He
He looked
should
so
not
much
have
better
done
before.
that. He looked so much better
Yeah.
before. I was like, wait.
Clavicular, clavicular, clavicular,
Clavicular.
clavicular. He is the
Yeah.
most visible proponent of contemporary looksmaxxing. And I believe, like, obviously his content accelerated the spread of like incel-derived vocabulary into the broader online discourse, right? Like, duh.
Yeah.
I
He's
wouldn't even
literally
know
like
what
the
Mogged
poster
was
boy.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I would not know what Mogged was.
If it wasn't
I
for
had no
Cloud.
idea what that was.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he also has Looksmax Academy. So Quoves, which is the TikTok that I showed you, packages beauty as an actual, like, they are the experts of beauty. They advertise that they will analyze 160 plus facial markers across all these different dimensions: symmetry, eye shape, brow density, proportionality, visual age, and they will give you a personalized report identifying your strengths, imbalances, and methods for improvement for the low price of $300.
Yeah. I was like, for $300,
Yeah. Like,
if you
how much
really
will it
that-
pay off?
Yeah.
So the company, like, they frame, and even on their like TikTok, they frame attractiveness as a matter of measurable balance, something that you can optimize within yourself. And they have like all these people who've done all these things, and like they've gotten results, and they do look better before than after. But I think it's like interesting how instead of like this natural thing or like this, exercise, workout more, like we are creating this science
Yeah.
to like dictate and decide like how we can optimize attractiveness. We're quantifying attractiveness. Isn't that interesting?
And now there's like a whole different market being
Mhm.
born out of it.
Out of
It's like one
Looksmaxxing.
thing, like people who do Botox and all that, whatever. But this is like a whole nother level of like
Mhm.
actual measurements to let you know like what you can change and what you need to do to look better. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, so the contemporary facial analysis business, they're borrowing from the prestige and like the public trust around clinical measurements and like doctors and like all of their expertise, while making broader cultural promises about attractiveness, status, and life outcomes, and promising like these like this bioessentialist thinking that some features are better than others, and like backing it up by science.
So scary to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the visual case study really is The Bachelor season 1 in 2002 versus Bachelor season 29 in 2025. Like the overall styling, there was more variety in the clothing that the women were wearing. There were different silhouettes. Like there were their teeth, like there were different teeth shades. There wasn't this smile uniformity. Like people
Yeah.
smiled different. People had different teeth. The makeup, like it was less the hair, people styled their hair differently. Like everyone had
Yeah.
different hairstyles.
Yeah, like
In
not
this
everyone
one,
had a middle
everyone,
part.
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone has a blowout. Like, why does
Yeah.
everyone have a middle part? Everyone has a middle part
Everyone has
now.
a middle part, whether it's natural to your hairline
Yeah.
or not.
Like,
It's actually like nuts.
It's
Everyone has.
nuts.
It's like the same thing. Like, have you seen all the stuff about like the Hailey Bieber jeans or like whatever she dropped? So she has
with
like
the
a
Gap or whatever, right?
with the Gap, and all these people are getting the jeans. Mind you, not everyone looks good in low-rise jeans. Low-rise jeans do not fit every body type. People do
High-rise
not
jeans don't fit
understand
every
that. Do
body
not
type.
fit every body type.
Yeah.
People are buying the jeans and wondering why. Mind you, she herself, Hailey Bieber, buys her jeans 1 or 2 sizes up to fit in that low-rise, slouchy vibe that people are trying to get. People are buying their own size and then wondering why one, they look like crap, or they're literally posting online like, "Ooh, I love these Hailey Bieber jeans." they don't look good on you.
Yeah.
Your body, you have a torso that is this small. You could not wear low-rise jeans. So I feel like that definitely speaks to like, especially when it comes to clothing, we are all wearing the same thing,
All
whether
wearing
it
the
fits our
same
body type
thing.
or not.
I
Whether it fits
remember
our body type or
why
not.
I was locked, shackled. I felt shackled to high-rise jeans like the first 2 years of college. Everybody wore high-rise jeans.
High-rise
You didn't
jeans, you
have a
had to wear
choice.
high-rise, yeah.
You couldn't even buy low-rise.
Dude, I didn't know low rises were a thing.
Like, couldn't even
Like
find them at the
every,
store.
no matter if you were like literally 5 foot, even you were wearing
You were
high
wearing
rise
high-rise
jeans. For
jeans.
what?
Belt buckle underneath your bra strap, bro.
For what?
Like, for what? It's just like, it's so crazy. So, like, we see all this stuff, and especially now that, because, did you see the article about how a lot of the things that were seen as milestones, or like, we know this, a lot of things that were seen as milestones for people our age are like very unattainable now because our salaries have not risen to inflation. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to my parents about their first apartment, paid $600 a month in rent to save to buy a house.
Yep.
And it's like, all these people are seeing us in our apartments. All these old people are seeing us in our apartments, wondering like, why do you not have enough money to buy a house? Like, you should be saving. You're living in this apartment. You should be saving your money to buy. The apartment's $1,700 now.
Like, babes,
So, like,
it's not that easy.
And then you're seeing all these attractive people amass immeasurable wealth. And that's
Yeah.
why, I mean, I think it's just a bigger sign of the times of like the fact that this isn't the life that we were promised.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, that's why them kids aren't working hard in school. That's why these people aren't working hard in their, because for a lot of people, I mean, not to me, but to a lot of people, it just all seems pointless.
Yeah. Yeah. And I understand that sentiment
Me
too.
too.
Like, I'm not gonna act like that's like some outlandish mindset to have, because it's really not.
It's really just not.
Yeah.
There was an article by this lady named Gia that it's widely cited, and it talked about the Instagram face, which captured the shift from the invention of Instagram from like the 2010s to now, and how people who do well on Instagram, who have a lot of followers on Instagram, there's an emergence of this single, very detectable, technologically assisted face. It has poreless skin, cat-like eyes, a small nose, plump lips, and high cheekbones, and that face has migrated across celebrities, influencers, filters, and clinics until it started to feel like not even just like one person's style or like one like race or type of person's trait, but as like a standard. And I think that like the invention of the Instagram face has really perpetuated people's desire to look max as well. God bless us all, bro.
Right.
God save
Like,
us.
guys, please. I'm about to
Please.
delete TikTok again.
I'm saying-
Please.
I can't believe you ever came back, honestly.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm back in a,
Healthier way.
yeah, like I'm not really worried about it. But like I just so much bullshit on there. I'm like, eh.
There's just
I
so
feel
much
like my mind was just free in terms of like I wouldn't know what this shit maxing probably was.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't have
Yeah.
known. I mean,
Like-
one thing that like has been bothering me lately, especially with like this new season of Love Island, and like TikTok has gotten meaner in the past like 3 months. And as someone
Yeah.
who consistently makes TikToks and like reads comments, like, what's going on, y'all? I don't know I don't know if, I think honestly, I figured it out. It's because it's summer and the kids are at home.
Yeah.
That's
true.
it, actually. That's
They have
literally
more
it.
time,
They have
yeah.
more time, and they're commenting.
When they go
It's
to
the little
school, they
kids.
can't have those.
Yeah.
They can't have their phones in most schools now.
That's
so,
true. It's literally
yeah.
because it's summer and the kids are at home on their phones.
Crazy.
I was like, what is going on? I literally like stopped posting for like a few weeks. It's like I don't even want to interact with online right now because
People are just
y'all have
nuts.
lost your minds.
Like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't even fathom watching Love Island at 12.
You shouldn't be.
Like the fact
Parents,
that like,
parents, where are the parents?
Where are the
Like
parents?
that is so inappropriate.
It is
like,
it's so inappropriate.
yeah. All right.
Thanks for listening, guys. Let us know if you have any thoughts. We'll see you next week, though. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.